Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to get into some staff picks, we're going to flip through some new arrivals, we're going to check in on the recently priced records, and as always we'll address some viewer questions at the end of the video. If you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram and give the shop a ring, or you can just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Dylan.
Yes?
You're into rock music, right?
Heavy metal, Dylan.
Yeah.
Heavy metal. You go down one, hard rock. You know what I mean? You go to hard rock. I'm listening to a lot of Deep Purple. What's underneath your pick here?
Yeah.
But I was listening to this record a lot today, and I didn't realize till the end of my shift today, which is going to go into tomorrow, that we have like a lot more Deep Purple records like in the bins. So I'm just going to listen to Deep Purple, I think, all day tomorrow.
Man, I can't. Well, actually, I like Book of Taliesin, the early record.
Yeah.
I like this. In Rock is it. This is like so much better than anything else they ever did.
I would say this is their best record.
And I don't think that's like a super controversial statement, but like, yeah, Speed King is the shit. Machine Head is good, and I do not care after that. Like, it's it's a band with who has 42 albums, but I only acknowledge 3 of them.
The Richie Blackmore stuff?
I think.
Right?
That.
Yeah, that's it. Pre-Rainbow.
There's a guy with a ponytail right now who's gonna just dress me down about how wrong I am. I can believe it.
I get it.
You could be the guy with the ponytail.
I have my ponytail on right now.
You're not bald though. You need to be bald with a ponytail.
Balding?
Yeah, if you're gonna yell at someone about Deep Purple's catalog, you have to be balding with a ponytail.
Yeah, I gotta be a SKULLET, ponytail, tie-dye shirt, and maybe 150 pounds lighter than what I am right now. So
you're going really skinny. I think really big. But
I was thinking really skinny.
Either way.
I guess you can go both ways.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I'll let you dive deeper in. Eventually, it's waiting for me. I imagine Burn has got to be good.
I'm liking Burn.
How about that Comet one? Is that one any good?
No, I don't think I like that one. But I'll give it another listen tomorrow. Like I said, we have a bunch of them. I think it could probably span the whole day, just an album at a time, really. Yeah,
I respect the journey. I'm keeping it very safe, going with an old classic, In Excess, The Swing. No real reason, just that we have it in, and I played it a bunch. We actually had a handful of good 80s records in, and that's always, I don't know, I guess that's always just going to be my default in the shop, is just, when in doubt, put on some 80s staples, and that's that. Anywho, so that's all I got. You want to look through some records? All right, dude, let's look through some records. Shall we answer some questions while we flip?
Sure.
Scott left the hall. He was the one that asked us about the Ramones questions last week.
Oh, okay.
He brings up I Remember Rock and Roll Radio, which I think that's a fine chorus. Mm-hmm. Somber, melancholic, listful for a past.
True.
I don't think listful is a word.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what that meant, but I was like, Yeah,
just roll with it.
Yeah.
But he has another question. Speaking of aging and remembering rock and roll radio, albums that you didn't like as a kid but appreciate as you get older. A good topic.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the fun thing about having a music-focused life is that, as they say, you can never step into the same river twice, right? You're always shifting, you're always changing, your opinions are always different. I think you need to challenge yourself repeatedly, just constantly kind of play the same shit, maybe every couple years, and just see where you're at with it.
Yeah.
I had a sad reverse one recently.
You liked it?
Yeah.
And then you don't now?
Yeah, my buddy was telling me about, he was like, you know what I've been listening to a lot is Poison Idea. And I was like, I remember really not liking them the last time I heard them. And obviously, I loved them as a kid, college age, whatever.
Sure.
Throughout my 20s and 30s, I would have been like, oh yeah, Pick Your King, Kings of Punk, Record Collectors, Feel the Darkness, all the Canon albums,
Yeah.
10 out of 10, great band. And I swear the last couple times I've played them, I'm like, this is shit punk, but a little smug. It's just smug shit punk. But just with a little, Pinky in the air,
Yeah.
Didn't enjoy it. But you know what record I am officially coming out as saying I appreciate now?
Go ahead.
After the Gold Rush from Neil Young.
You didn't like that?
I never liked that one or Harvest. And then generally speaking, I don't like sad Neil Young.
Oh.
I like rockin' Neil Young.
Yeah, with Crazy Horse.
Yeah, Zuma or like
Yeah.
On the Beach, which I think is proper Neil.
Yeah.
Reactor, all the 80s stuff. I like rockin' Neil Young. But then, like, for whatever reason, I think it was like Wednesday, I just played After the Gold Rush all fucking day and was just like, I get it now.
Really?
Look at Mother Nature. She is on the run in the 1970s.
Were you in tears?
Borderline.
Okay.
What about you? You can't come up. You've been
I literally can't. I've been trying to think. The only one that really makes sense, but then I got laughed at by you.
What?
Was Suicidal Tendencies' Art of Rebellion. I remember not caring when I was a kid, like listening to all those Suicidal albums.
Yeah.
And that's like where I stopped, was Lights, Camera, Suicidal.
Right.
But then like I don't know what happened. I just put on what's it called?
Art of Rebellion.
Art of Rebellion. I went, oh wait, no, this album's sick.
Man, I can't. I'm so envious. I wish I could enjoy.
Because I can listen to that other one too.
ST for Life or something.
Yeah, Suicidal for Life.
Suicidal for Life.
Yeah, I like that album a lot, but they do not have it streaming anywhere.
Crazy statement, but I respect it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really have nothing but respect for people who can go all in on ST, but I'm just like hard out in the 90s. But hey, guess what? There's more years ahead of me, so maybe down the line I'll be joining you in the Art of Rebellion posse. One of the best Suicidal record covers.
You can't lie. That's a
Great.
good one. Yeah.
10 out of 10 cover, and I had the shirt when I was in middle school.
Hard.
Yeah.
You still have it?
No, I wish.
Let me have it.
And that's all we got for today. If you have any questions you would like to see answered in next week's video, hit the YouTube comments section. We'll address them next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.
Hard rock. You know what I mean?